Hey there, Bug Watchers. Welcome back to BuggyBot Plays The Darkest Dungeon. We are setting up to go on our next quest. Probably going to keep going at the Weald here. It's one we really need to work at. You know, we're going to take Montefort. You know who you are. We aren't going to have a lot of healing. So I think what we're going to do is take up Battle Standard and just make sure that we have a lot of options just for keeping ourselves alive here. And it looks like we do. The back line. Who's our back line going to be? Can you work from the back line? Yeah, you actually can work pretty well back there. So, Falcon, we may take him again. And we'll get rid of that and take that. So we can harry from any position. Yeah. Alright, this looks like it's got a pretty good setup. We'll head into the Weald. I don't know why we keep starting with these different kinds, or these different setups of, like, starting equipment. I don't know the system for that. I actually have just noticed that it changes from mission to mission, and I'm not really sure what that's about. You know, I'm going to take a lot of these, and I'm going to take a couple of bandages, because bandages can be used in a variety of ways for this place. Probably took way more than I actually needed to. It's a bit of a waste. Beast and corrupted human alike inhabit these failing groves. That wasn't dramatic at all. That was a terrible reading. Oh, man. I'm sorry, guys.
Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Alright. We're going to go ahead and clear this back room. We have to explore a bunch anyway, so we might as well. Check the old tree, and this tree is just a tree. It's like the adage about the... Not an adage, I guess it's more of a short story. You know, I'm not sure what that's called. You know, the little story about the guy who, you know, the two literary professors who are arguing over the meaning behind a poem about a man and his red wagon, and one of them insists that it involves elation and excitement and you know, a fondness for what lies before them, and then another is arguing that it is actually a sad thing, looking back upon lost innocence and how the wagon will eventually rust and all that. And then the man who wrote the story shows up, listens to both sides, and says, you know, he says, well, you know, I'm actually the one who wrote the poem, and sometimes a red wagon is just a fucking red wagon. Don't expect too much from the trees, guys. That's what I'm getting at here. Trees do not like to have much expected of them. Oh, Montfort. Ew, that kind of is like a tumor. Excise the tumor and or cyst.
Clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Open up that heirloom chest. Give me them looms. Awesome. That's a good start. I like that crit too. That felt good. Another surprise. Surprise is always good for us. I am gonna poison her. If I can kill her before she gets a chance to attack, it is just the best possible of all worlds. I don't think I'm gonna make it though. No. Alright. Get rid of this guy.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And the swish. Stressful incantation. She'll bleed to death next round though. So that's taken care of. Oh, we have Purge here. No, stab him. I forgot to change Montfort
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
to... I forgot to change Montfort to provide the battlefield medicine. That is a big misplay when you're going into a place like this. That's pretty dumb, guys. I could pay for that pretty heavily. That dog looks so excited, like, ball? Was there a ball? There's a ball, buddy. We're gonna find you a ball. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how many people have to die. Everything runs red. The unburned torch. Fantastic.
The light, the promise of safety.
Awesome. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna stun. Because these have 8 health. They're pretty easy to kill. There we go. Go ahead and deal the damage. Slime.
As
Ew.
the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
You know, the slime really is an iconic enemy, isn't it? It shows up in all kinds of nifty little ways. In all kinds of games and all kinds of stories. I mean, I don't know what people are so afraid of slimes for, but maybe that's just one of those deep-seated human fears. We don't want to see ourselves get digested. I wouldn't want to see myself get digested. I'd be very ugly being digested. I'm not pretty enough for that. I think that's just a fact I have to come to terms with. Pack contains loot. A lot of loot. Nice. I still need to, you know what, I should use one of these treats. We're gonna use it in this fight. Because I have no idea what it actually does. So, doggy treat time. Let's find out what this is about. Buff. Holy crap, it's amazing. That is some crazy freaking buffs. Oh man. I have been a fool for not using more treats, guys. Those things are awesome. Come on, Fenru. Funru? Funru, probably Funru. Fenru. What am I even saying? Who would say something stupid like that? Ha 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 ha. Oh, I'm sad, guys. How long does this buff last? 3 rounds. 3 rounds is pretty long. Alright, let's do this. We'll hit him, and then we'll use Montfort.
Grievous injury, palpable fear.
Oh. God, that hit me where it hurts. Yeah, Montfort. You'll get rid of them with Blight. That'll end them. Battle standard. We'll get ourselves nice and healed up.
Slowly,
I have a lot of bleed damage on them.
this is how a life is taken.
There we are.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
This is probably a bad idea. No, it contains treasures. It was a great idea, and I never doubted it for a second. Oh man, brimming with confidence, folks. Ew. Ew, squishy. You guys are so squishy. You're just a disgusting little meat bag, aren't you? Alright, let's go ahead and bump up our light. Treasure ahead, I wager. This is not treasure. You are not to be a betting man. Let's just make that clear right now. You know what? We're gonna go for the dog. I really want that dog dead. It is far more the problem than anything else. And I want it to die. Let's see, if I deal 2 damage, I'll take it. It worked! And now we hope the Zealous Accusation wipes it out. Or it whiffs entirely and makes fools of us all. Oof. Fenrir could probably use a bit of healing. There we are.
Quakes.
Damn right it does.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
I will attempt not to become dizzy and or fall over in the process. Basically what he's saying is, don't drink too much, kids. Drink responsibly. That's what I got out of that. You know that guy at the party who always assumes he can handle his liquor way better than he can? Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Awesome, full dodge. Heal up a little bit, I'll take that. Yeah, that worked out. And we're gonna give you a couple of heals.
Mount, so too will resistance.
Excellent. +4 dodge, -1 speed. You know, I may actually put that on you. Well, maybe not. Let's do this. There we go. Tons of dodge. God, he really just holds that dog carefully, doesn't he? Nothing will happen to you, my friend. Awesome. Wow, we are eating a lot of food on this mission, like a crap ton.
A victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Does nature really malform just because you know, tell it to? Is that really a thing? I feel like that's kind of an assumption here. Maybe this is actually just a natural growth pattern, and you kind of just bashing nature about it. Awesome, we're good.
Paths and roads bring soldiers and supplies. Let them arrive unharried.
Yeah, unharried. You leave Harry back at fucking town. No one likes his shit. Alright? We all know he doesn't wash his hands when he uses the bathroom. Nobody wants that crap. Wow, just not winning the roulette on those. Very unfortunate, but that's alright.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
Oh, great. Great. Pucho has gotten a little bit crazy. He's feeling strong and powerful. Oh, wow. It's 20% damage. Excellent. And our leper leveled up. Cool. Alright, let's go get our stress taken care of first. You, what are you gonna do? You know, I may just let him go. I'm seeing some pretty nasty stuff there. Let's see if we can find someone to replace him. Yeah, we're gonna give up. We're gonna go ahead and give up Fenrir. Way you go, buddy.
The task ahead is terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
Awesome. How's Montfort? Oh my god, Montfort, you are just coming unglued, buddy. Yep, you're gone too. I hate to do it with how much energy we've already put into you, but good lord.
Send this one to journey elsewhere, for we have need of sterner stock.
Alright. See if we can do a little better here. That will have to do us for now. the meantime, let's see if we can upgrade one of these. Yes, we can.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered
Oh
steel.
man, the upgrades, they are going steep, aren't they? Okay. Bertrand, let's get Bertrand sorted here. What's Bertrand steal? Not bad. All right, we should be fine. Okay. All right. We have ourselves a start. And I'm not really sure where we're going to head next. So I'll give it a look and see where we might end up. We could do the Weald again. We still need as many deeds as we can possibly get because we want those early upgrades. And we'd go on a medium quest. You know, I think that'll be our next job. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, feel free to leave a like. You can subscribe for more content every Monday through Friday. And I hope I see you guys in the next video.